What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode on my channel. As always, I'm Jay, and today, guys, in honor of the recent release of Men in Black International, I'm going to be dishing out some facts that you might not have known about Men in Black and how it was created and where it started. Aside from the films, there is actually a little bit of a backstory that you might find a tad bit interesting. But without further ado, let's dissect the Men in Black. Written by Sandy Crothers and Lowell Cunningham, the Men in Black originally started in the 1990s as a dark comic book series, in which Agents J and K were part of the Men in Black series that actually not only hunted aliens, but other types of weird paranormal activity, such as ghosts, werewolves, and the lot. So they weren't just alien hunters, they were actually kind of Van Helsings of their day. Not only that, but they would cover up and actually shape events more so like the Adjustment Bureau, but they would also use any means necessary, not just neuralizing people. They'd even go to great lengths of death and destruction to make sure that whatever occurred wasn't followed or spoken about, whether it was aliens or anything like that. And not only that, but they were a lot more violent along the likes of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the original Mask comics before they were adapted into a much lighthearted film. And fun fact, Jay, played by Will Smith in the actual film series, was originally a white guy with blonde hair. And I don't know about you guys, but I think he kinda looks like somebody we have in office as president right now. But you didn't hear that from me. The original film was actually a takeoff on Volume 2 of the Men in Black, the second story in which there is a farmer who ends up getting taken over by this alien and everything, and of course J and K have to stop them from doing even more damage. Now, I can't speak to whether or not I like the comics because I've never actually read any of them, but I do think it's kind of crazy to think that they used to be hyper violent and actually deadlier than they are in the films, especially since I've grown up loving the films and actually enjoying how Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones actually interact with each other, not to mention the world being kind of kooky and crazy. Aside from that, you might not have known that the comics that they were done and published by were actually Aircel, a company that ended up being bought out by Malibu Comics, which Malibu Comics eventually got bought out by Marvel Comics. So, incidentally, by osmosis, Men in Black is a Marvel comic. Aside from the 3 films starring Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith, we also had an animated series based on the films as well in the late 90s, early 2000s. The style was very muted color-wise and very stylistic and very realistic on certain degrees. The thing that I liked about it was that it was a little bit darker and it had a little bit more of a scarier kind of monster tone. And the thing is like, I don't really remember too much about the cartoon, but I do remember that it was kick-ass whenever I watched it, and it was definitely unlike anything I had seen at the time. But anyway, guys, those are all the little facts that I wanted to dabble in for you guys today. Do you have any more Men in Black trivia? Let me know down below. Did you know any of the facts that I listed in this video? Please let me know. And if you did like the video, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell button. That way you never miss a moment of my content. Until next time, guys, I'm Jay. Take care. Bye.